All right, y'all. So we have to talk about what they are doing at DC, what they doing, what at Warner Brothers, HBO Max. Like it's a mess. All right. So the way I want to do this is read you three pieces, and we talk about it while we're dissecting them. Right. So the first one is Variety, second one is Screen Rant, and the third one is an opinion piece by Jesse Sheedine or something like that at IGN. I'm not gonna read the full piece from IGN, just a little bit, but let's get started with this Variety piece. So they said background, like, listen, they was they was online like going ham. Do you hear what I'm saying? They was dragging, like, people online. They were pissed about this shit. Warner Brothers and Discovery CEO defends axing Batgirl. We're not going to put a movie out unless we believe in it. So Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav addressed the company's controversial decision this week to cancel releases for Batgirl, and I guess this scoops shit, y'all. During the company's quarter two earnings call on Thursday, he said, "We're not going to launch a movie until it's ready. We're not going to launch a movie to make a quarter, and we're not going to put out a movie unless we believe in it." During the presentation, he repeatedly pointed to the company's DC superhero properties, including Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, as central to the company's broader content strategy. To better marshal those properties, Zaslav cited his previously reported goal of putting together a team with a 10-year plan focusing just on DC, similar to the approach Disney has taken with Marvel, as run by Kevin Feige, but he did not announce who would be heading that team. Now, just based off of this, I could talk about this for an entire video. Just this, and we ain't even there yet. Why is it that I don't know. DC don't have to be a carbon copy of Marvel. Like, y'all looking at Kevin Feige, let Kevin Feige do Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige is doing Kevin Feige, and he's doing it well. Y'all don't need to always replicate something that's, and I'm speaking as a Marvel stan. Like, if you're a DC stan, like, you have the right to be pissed off. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Like, I don't understand this need to always, I don't know, to replicate what Marvel is doing. I think that's the issue. Like, I think the brands that have the most power are the ones that have the most individuality. And of course you have to, there's certain industry standards that you have to follow. I understand that. But I think the issue really comes in when y'all trying to be a copy of, or, you know what I mean? Marvel, what Marvel is doing. I also think it's fucking crazy that y'all are trying to focus so hard on Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Let them hoes take a 5-year break, and y'all need to do, like, I don't know, y'all need to focus on smaller characters while y'all revamp the big ones. Focus on smaller characters that maybe not a whole lot of people, I know that's a risk, maybe not a whole lot of people done heard of, but well, not a whole lot of people heard of, because there are a lot of DC characters that people have heard of, like Static fucking Shock, that people know that are paying fucking dust. Y'all are paying it dust, and y'all keep Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and it's not giving it. Y'all need to go back to the fucking drawing board. Okay, these are brands that are known everywhere in the world, and as part of that, we're going to focus on quality. DC is something that we could make better, and we're focused on it now. He kept mentioning quality, implying that Batgirl was not up to a standard that he believes is necessary for adaptations in the wider comic book property. So he's just talking about the brand and stuff, and then he said this shit. He said Black Adam, Shazam 2, and The Flash as DC features. He's very excited about that shit. We've seen them. We think they're terrific. And we think that we can make them even better, he said. Of course, and this is what's making people really pissed, is because Ezra Miller is facing multiple allegations of abuse and misconduct that neither the actor nor the studio have addressed publicly. I just saw a headline. What did it say? I think it said that Ezra was walking around with body armor and a damn gun, I guess, because they think that the KKK and the FBI is after their ass. It's just, and we talking about Batgirl, and I'm not, y'all already know I don't really live for no bat shit like that. But at the same time, we talking about Batgirl. Apparently, the lead was like a Latina, like a brown person, the writers were brown. So it's just like, and they're all silent about it. Nobody talking about it, as if we can't read the headlines, as if we don't see what's going on in the news. But y'all let that go through. But this movie came. The decision to shelve 2 nearly completed feature films, including a superhero property with a $90 million budget, stunned the wider industry. Of course, people talking about how they saddened and shocked, like the people who worked on it, the stars and stuff, proud of the love and hard work and attention of all our incredible cast and crew, blah, 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 blah. So on Tuesday, Variety reported that the main driver for the decision was a shift in company strategy away from creating feature films exclusive to HBO Max, which we're going to talk about HBO Max in a second. That shit is absolutely crazy. So I want to go down to where, okay, to defray the losses from canceling the films, the company is said to be taking a tax write-down on both movies, citing a shift in strategy in the wake of the merger, but that strategy was not addressed during the earnings call. So we're going to talk about the goddamn strategy here. So from Screen Rant, HBO Max will reportedly stop making scripted TV shows. Now, this shit is crazy to me. This shit is crazy to me. Are you serious? With the Discovery Plus integration looming, HBO Max, okay, they planning, I guess, to merge HBO Max and Discovery into one fucking app. And I think this is the stupidest shit I ever heard of in my fucking life. And HBO Max, I mean, they were stepping on necks. They stepping on necks with this streaming shit. Like, they had the girl shook a little bit, you know? So HBO Max, okay, is reportedly planning to no longer make scripted TV shows moving forward. In addition to hosting dozens of Warner Brothers films, the HBO Max streaming service also features troves of original movies and shows dubbed Max Originals. These Max Originals are distinct from the mainline HBO brand and channel, which is known for its hits, blah, 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 blah. Since the Warner Brothers Discovery merger last year, plans were put in motion to merge the streaming services of HBO Max and Discovery. We know that for months it was unclear what this integration would look like, but under the new leadership of David Zaslav, girl, I feel like he's running this shit to the ground. I don't know how. I ain't never run a company before, but this shit sounds stupid as fuck. The upcoming merger is starting to incur some casualties in the form we already know. Let's go down a little bit. Now, however, a new report from The Wrap suggests that HBO Max will be eliminating its scripted TV show division entirely, and that will be absorbed into HBO. The report claims that 70% of the HBO Max development team will be laid off, with HBO supposedly poised to offer fewer scripted shows overall. Check out a comment below from the source featured in The Wrap's report. So they say here, all I know is they're folding HBO Max into HBO. It sounds like they're not doing HBO Max scripted shows anymore, with HBO taking over, so less scripted shows overall. While HBO Max may be ceasing operations on its scripted shows, it's important to note that this does not necessarily mean that all existing Max original scripted series will all be getting the axe. Peacemaker creator James Gunn, for example, recently confirmed that his show is safe, blah, blah, blah. What that means, however, is that if any shows do end up surviving the merger, they will likely no longer be Max Originals, but instead be absorbed into the mainline HBO brand and will become akin to the likes of House of the Dragon and Euphoria. So it's just, it doesn't give me nothing. It doesn't give me nothing. And I really love this opinion piece, so I had to show part of it to y'all. From IGN, it says this. I'm gonna start from right here. By calling the service HBO Max, Warner Media clearly hoped to build on that reputation and rely on big budget projects like House of the Dragon and The Last of Us to win the streaming wars. That's anything but the strategy that Zaslav has employed at Discovery over the years. Those networks emphasize unscripted content like nature documentaries and home improvement shows and various types of reality TV. With that in mind, the idea of merging Warner Media and Discovery into one company has always seemed a bit strange. How can two companies with such opposite approaches to content fuse into a cohesive whole? They can't! This shit sounds stupid. I mean, if they prove me wrong, then I'm wrong. But damn, can Zaslav embrace the need for expensive prestige television alongside familiar Discovery fare? And they also basically say here, I'm just like paraphrasing real quick, that the company they're basically going to take away resources for animated content, and so it's like putting Young Justice, Harley Quinn, Adventure Time, all that shit on shaky fucking ground. Also, this is apparently what they think, or what Warner Brothers thinks is the differences between HBO Max and Discovery Plus. So here we go. So apparently HBO Max is male skewed, scripted, lean in, appointment viewing, home of fandoms, and Discovery is apparently female skewed, unscripted, leaned back, comfort viewing, home of genre dumbs. I don't know what the fuck that is. What's the difference between a genre dumb and a fan? I guess like people who are fans of the entire genre and don't give a fuck about it, they'll watch anything if it's within the genre. I don't know. So you mean to tell me that women don't like scripted shows? It's just I don't know. The article goes on. It ends here. We're not entirely sure what a genre dump. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. We're not entirely sure what a genre dump is. But it's difficult to feel much optimism for the future of DC at HBO Max when quote-unquote women don't like scripted television appears to be a guiding principle. The HBO name carries a lot of weight, but that could very quickly change if Warner Brothers Discovery loses sight of what made the network and its streaming sibling special in the first place. I don't know why it's so difficult for these. Like, do they really live that far away from reality? Like, are they that rich that they live just completely outside? I guess they do. Because, bitch, I'm like, you're literally taking the essence of what made HBO Max, and you're ripping it out and fusing it with Discovery Plus and expecting good results. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't give me anything. And DC over here trying to be a Marvel copy. They're over here pushing the Flash and shit, canceling background, trying to get tax write-offs and shit. Y'all keep playing. Keep playing, DC. Keep playing. And my thing is, like I said, y'all don't know how to think outside of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and especially Batman, old corny ass. Especially Batman, old lame ass. And so it's like, yeah, and there's so many stories. I can only imagine the true fan, like the people who really read DC comics. I can only imagine they just like, bitch, there's so many stories in here that y'all could do. But y'all just so focused on regurgitating Batman, Superman, Wonder, Batman, Superman, Wonder, Batman, Superman, it's Batman, Superman, Batman, Superman. It's like, can y'all come up with something else? Can y'all come up with something else? But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell y'all. I want to know what y'all think about this shit. I think that they are making a big mistake. Okay? So yeah, just let me know what y'all think in the comments. I thought I would bring y'all this news. Catch y'all later. Have a good day, y'all.